A very good evening to everyone present here. I, Muhammad Kalim, would like to start knowledge session on pedagogy and teaching. A pedagogy simple means that art of session of teaching. It is not only about, I would say, ma'am. Hello, can you hear me, ma'am? Hello,
Yes, Kalim, please continue.
hello,
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 Ketki, you're
hello.
there?
Ma'am,
Uh,
ma'am, may I start again?
Kalim, please continue, no?
Okay, ma'am. Would like to start this knowledge session on pedagogy and teaching method. Pedagogy simple means the art and science of teaching. It is a simple only not about what we teach, but also how we teach, why we teach, and how effectively learns understands. Today we will explore what pedagogy actually means, different teaching methods, why modern teaching techniques are important. How effective pedagogy can improve learning outcomes. What is pedagogy? Pedagogy is the approach a teacher uses to deliver knowledge. It includes like understanding learning's needs, choosing the right teaching style, creating a positive learning environment, using tools or methods that support learning. In simple words, I would like to explain pedagogy, the strategy behind good teaching. Now I would like to explain about SEMS Welfare Foundation. Is a registered non-profit organization is dedicated to social impact across various sectors. We focus on education, particularly skills development and entrepreneurship. Through our initiative Digi Saksham, we have created training programs in IT, finance, retail, and entrepreneurship, impacting over 6,000 individuals. We are currently upskilling in intimates in Haryana jails and collaborating with universities and colleges. We have also partnered with banks to place over 1,500 candidates in job. In just a short time, SEMS has established itself as a force for positive change, equipping individuals skills for employment and promoting women leadership in various industries. This session is collaboratively organized by DigiShamaks. DigiShamaks is a company that empowers businesses through data and technology. We offer a wide range of service, consultancy, data analytics, and marketing. Now I would like to speak about speaker. Miss Lavanya G is an assistant professor of commerce with more than 8 years of teaching experience. She is currently working at HKBK Degree College, Bangalore, where she teaches subjects like financial accounting, advanced accounting, corporate accounting, and other commerce related papers. She believes in simple, clear, and engaging teaching and always support students in their learning. She is also pursuing her PhD in human resource management from Dayanand Sagar University.
Hello, Kalim, please unmute yourself.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, now you continue.
Okay, ma'am. Yeah, I was talking about Miss Lavinia. She is currently involved in many academic activities. She has organized and participated in seminar, workshop, webinar, and faculty development programs. She also guides student clubs such as Commerce Account Club and the talk about helping students develop confidence and how to develop confidence and leadership skills. She has handled many responsibilities in her department, including maintaining academic records, preparing timetables, coordinating events, and supporting NCA work as the creation. Along with teaching, she is also interested in research. She has written and published many research papers in national and international journalism on topics like personal finance, employee retention, HR practices, technology in education, consumer behavior, sustainability, and banking service. She regularly attends research training programs to improve her skills in data analysis and academic writing. She has participated in many training programs related to research, digital tools, and teaching methods for her dedication and support to students. She received the Best Class Teacher Award for 2022-23. She is known for her hard work, positive attitude, and commitment to creating a good learning environment for student speaker. Now I would like to hand over Miss Lavanya G.
Thank you for the warm welcoming. So, good
Thank you,
evening to
ma'am.
everyone present here. Firstly, I would like to thank SEMS Foundation for giving me opportunity. So, today I have taken a topic on pedagogy and the teaching methods, unlocking the effective learning. So, before starting directly, first let us understand what is a pedagogy here. Pedagogy is the theory and the practice of learning, the intentional science of how educator designs, deliver, and assess the learning experience that truly matters. It combines the teaching methods, learning activities, and the assessments to help the student to do something meaningful with the context, not just memorizing it. More than delivering the information, pedagogy shapes how students engage with their ideas, develop a critical thinking, and grows to the learners. So, generally, when this commonly we do in our teaching practices, when our academic starts or the semester begins. So, generally, we prepare our basic thing is TLP, teaching lesson plan. So, generally, what do we do with that teaching lesson plan? We mention what are the syllabus are there. So, in that, we map COPOs as well, and along with that synchronize asynchronize will be mapping, and along with that what are the pedagogies we are using during for the each module, that also we will highlight here. Now what exactly this pedagogy, it mainly about how the concept is delivered to the students. Are we using any tools to make the student to understand in a better way? So here one example I can take up now. Example, if we are doing some accounting classes, we ask a student, we just orally we say about the invoice or ledger accounts or journal entries. We practically ask a student to collect some invoice, and we make a student to understand better. So here how a teacher explains the topic, what are the tools they are using, and how students are involved, and how activities are used or conducted, and how learning is effective. What is the outcome after using that pedagogy or the tools? Is it effective? Is it a student is able to understand or not? So these are the things which are very important in our teaching. So coming to the methods, yes, we have two things. One is traditional method and other one is modern teaching method. So coming to the traditional method, a teacher-centered classrooms where instructor lectures and a student passively receives the information, often through a memorizing and repetition. So this is a common method we all use in our day-to-day teaching. So when a teacher goes takes a lecture for 1 hour and the student just write the notes, that is one of the traditional method of teaching. Then apart from that, the modern method of teaching, so we use here, we expect both two-way interaction, a teacher as well as a student. And apart from that, how a student is interactive in the class, whether the student is able to understand or not. So this we also called as student centric learning, emphasizing on active participation, collaboration, critical thinking, and real world problem solutions. So one example we can take that after explaining each topic, so we can conduct some activities on that particular topic. Example, giving some case study questions. So we can frame some questions, and we can give some problem related to that situation or the scenario. And we can ask a student what are the problem, identify the problem, and what solutions they can give for that problem. Now the students start thinking, each student will have their own ideas, opinions, and the suggestions. So this makes the student also to understand betterly. So in modern approaches, we can use many modern tools as well, like digital apps are there, like conducting a quiz, and Google Forms will be there, and there is also an applications called quizzes. So where we conduct MCQs, match the following, and pool the questions, discussion forums, all these are there. So this makes the student also to understand in a better way. Next, coming to the four key approaches here. The first approach is behaviorist, constructivist, and thirdly social constructivist and liberation. So coming to the behavioralist, focusing mainly on the repetition, memorization, and reinforcement through the structured practices. So this is we can say it as a very basic level of studying, where a student try to grab the knowledge as well as to remember the things. This is the very beginning stage. We might have studied in our Bloom's taxonomy, the first level of understanding. So here we can conduct some quizzes to the students, as I discussed, and with that conducting the quiz, we will get immediate feedback, and we can encourage the students by giving a star performer of the week, or this makes the student also to motivate and to learn more effectively. And second one is constructive method. So here student builds a knowledge through the hand-on experience, giving some experiments, asking a student to work on those experiments. That means hand-on trainings will be given. So example, we can take science lab experiments. So this makes the student understanding in a better way and the easier. And thirdly, social constructivist. Here it is all about learning as a collaborative social process with a teacher guidance and the peer interactions. So here majorly students do a group discussion. They discuss about the situation. They come up with their own ideas and they do the presentations. And the last one is about the liberation, emphasizes critical consciousness and empowerment through the transformative education. So here mainly it is all about a critical thinking and analysis. Next, coming to the point of constructivism in action, and also there is one more concept that is called social constructivist. In constructivist, here it majorly focus on one-on-one, how individual students sit and studies in a classroom. That is all about, or their own space, how they sit and study. And in coming to the social constructivist, here a student do some group discussions, they interactive with the team people, and they try to learn the new things. That is all about a social constructivist. And here in constructivist, generally what happens, a teacher will give some question and ask a student to solve it. But here in case of social constructivist, it is all about teacher may guide and keep on asking the questions, and students work together collaboratively. So next, diversifying the teaching methods for equity and inclusions. So here one we have inclusive pedagogy adopts, that is effective teaching adopts a methods to honor diverse students backgrounds, learning style and cultural experience and the academic preparations here. So here generally what happens, when a teacher goes to a classroom, a teacher has to understand before. We just can't go and deliver the lecture in the classroom. So obviously we should understand the students. In a class, if I take, there will be a advanced learners, there will be a slow learners. So the level of teaching should be equally understandable to all the students. So as a teacher, what we do, we first understand the students, how good the students are in. Few will be good in theory, few will be good in practical. So what is their area of interest, how effective the students are willing to learn. A few students will be very good in listening, few students will be very good in visual learning. So as a teacher, they should understand all these things and they have to adopt those changes. So the lecture what I do in class A, same thing cannot be done in class B. In one class, there might be all advanced students. So in another class, there might be a slow learners. So the same methodology I cannot implement in the slow learners class. My method of teaching should be changed over there. So to make the students better understanding and in an easier way. That is all about inclusive pedagogy. And next one is recognizing the student diversity. So as I said, we have to understand the students here. So each students will be having many maybe a language barrier or from the different cultures. So here we have to understand the students here. And next one is behind lecture based learning. That means apart from just a classroom lecturing, for each topic, if we are conducting some activities for that particular topic, one example I gave, conducting some case study questions. Apart from that, role play activity we can do and debate competitions like this, some activities related to that particular topics if we are conducting, so that it will be a effective way of implementing, as well as student also learn to understand the concept here. And nextly, pedagogical content knowledge. So here all about anticipated misconceptions, and the another one is tailor of learning. So here what happens in anticipated misconceptions, as I said, a teacher understands. Now obviously there will be one easy topic and one difficulty topic. So how a teacher is explaining that difficulty concept in a easier way and making the student to understand, and clear highlighting all those important things and briefing how briefly they are explaining the topic in an easier way. And coming to the tailor of learning, it is all about designing the lessons that meets the students. They are scaffold growth and technology. And what are the modern pedagogies we use? One is about personalized learning path. So here teaching should allow each student to learn at their own space. Now how, as I told you, that it's not only just we are going and delivering a lecturing, we have to understand the students, and there will be a certain set of the students who need personal attentions where to be given. So here those things has to be understood and to be make a student to learn the things. And the another one is enhanced collaborations. So here the another one is active learning, enable a global collaborations and improve the accessibility for all the learners. So it is all about a group learning. So students prefer a group learning. And apart from this, teacher as a facilitator. What exactly teacher as a facilitator here? Teacher here, the teacher will not solve the question. They just give some question and they ask a student to solve that problem. So if the student is not able to solve, a teacher will guide and help them how to solve the problem. So that is all about here, a teacher as a facilitator. Yes, with this I would like to stop here.
On behalf of the organizing committee, I would like to sincerely thank Lavanya G, our outstanding speaker today. We had the chance to hear a fascinating and thought-provoking conversation about pedagogy and teaching methods today. Through his remarkable ability to convey information, Lavanya Ji lets us with insightful, diverse, and motivational concepts. His engaging lecture us and motivated us to study more. We appreciate the effort and time they put into organizing this educational program. Thank you once more for participating in today's webinar. You can reach us by phone or email if you have any more question. We are pleased to offer you further assistance in chat box, chats, post like links to your YouTube channel and other social media accounts.